See, like a long time ago, people don't realize, though, that that's when I became a threat to the Roman government, when I gave my sermon on the Mount. The reason being is because so many people came, thousands of them. And that's when the Roman government moved to a state by which they were in fear of me, because they knew that at that moment I could sway the vote. You follow me?
Yeah.
And the last thing they wanted me to do was end up, leader of all Rome. You follow this?
Yeah.
So that's why they yelled out, "Crucify me." And I remember that shit too. That was deep. Everybody writes the brother Judas out to be a betrayer. Judas wasn't a betrayer. Judas was my friend. And you realize that brother gave his life to see to it that I stay alive? Because he said something out of his mouth, listen, that none of us, not even myself, was smart enough to calculate and put on a communicated platform. And you want to know what he said? Because it went like this. First off, here today, people read these stories, right, about my life 2,000 years ago. And I feel sorry for the people who want to think that there's more than one Messiah. First off, 2,000 years ago, that was my life. You follow that?
Yeah,
without question, when I said, it is expedient that I leave you, because if I don't leave you, they misquoted me. They said that I said the comforter would not come. That's not what I said. I said comfort will not come your way. The reason being is because growth is not promoted through a state of comfort. Growth is promoted through a state of discomfort. So what I was saying to all of them, as long as I'm with you, I'm going to make all y'all real uncomfortable. Because I'm going to keep telling y'all about the stupid shit y'all doing. You see? And about your inability to follow orders. You see? Yeah, I mean, the worst person in the world you could ever want to deal with is one that you say, yo, bro, check this out. Go to the store. I want you to buy a can of, a jar of Prego spaghetti sauce. I want you to buy some turkey hamburger meat, right? And I want you, get the spaghetti noodles and come on back. We're going to make a pot of spaghetti. The worst person in the world is the one who, number one, takes all day to go and then comes back with all the wrong things. You see?
Yeah.
Or doesn't come back at what?
At all.
At all. You follow me? That is the type of insubordination that long time ago people don't realize that that's what I was dealing with. In a real way. And I had some real characters. I mean, there was a whole lot of clowns in that circus. And you know what you do with a clown, right? Do you know what you do with a clown?
What's that? What's that? Come on.
Because they were just stupid. I'm talking about stupid. You know what I mean? They do stupid shit, right? But that's part of, that's like, in other words, they got the in general stories of my life written, right? But what they never fail to do, meaning the people who read this information, is they never fail to read into the story a thing called human nature. They'll read over the story and extract and forget to apply the very most important thing, which is human nature. You follow what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, okay, because all of us, well, let me just say this. Each person here on the Blue Rock, first off, they have this real stickler about male and female, right? And see, like everybody wants to think that Adam was one man. No. Adam was a tribe because it says male and female created he them. In the day they were created, called their names Adam or Adama or Adamite. Follow? That describes the physical composition of the being. You follow me? Adama means black mud or red clay. You follow that?
Right.
Yes.
That's where the word Adam comes from. Okay? Now they give you names, but they don't never give you the translation of the names. If they would have did that, that would have given you all a greater portion of information by which to put this large jigsaw puzzle together so that you can then find where it is you sat and the part you played. Because if I ask you, would Allah or Jehovah or Anu himself, would he exist to you and for you if you didn't exist? How would you answer me?
Wow.
Good question.
That's a good question.
Think about the question. Now, I'll repeat it. With Allah or Jehovah or whatever name you want to call your higher power, would that being exist to you and for you if you did not exist?
I don't know how to answer that. I'm not even going to try right now because I don't know.
It's simple. It's simple. Nothing would exist to you and for you if you didn't exist, correct?
Right.
Right. So where does it all start? It starts with you. And guess where it will all end? With you, to you, and for you. And guess where it will be renewed if you but let yourself experience it. You follow me? And the minute people on this planet start to see this as a reality, because that's truth beyond doubt, nothing would exist to you and for you if you didn't exist. You follow me?
Right.
So each being on this planet sits at the very center of their very own universe.